Here we are at Webster University's computer lab, working on the Zenithoid project.
Just get that camera man.
That's the M175 Zenithoid flagship that Tim's working on right now. That's a troublemaker right there. White-headed honky.
I'd rather.
Zach is working on the building structures and the cityscape, as you can see.
My buddy Danny.
There's a cool cityscape right there that Zach's been modeling up. That's a work of art.
I mean, I've crashed plenty of
Work in progress.
Look at the console. Can you turn on any of the buttons or? Well, you don't. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
This is just kind of the layout that I'm using based off of.
Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, if they can't get into their car, they shouldn't be here.
Nope.
That is a small model of the M175, and below that you see the console of the ship. Yeah, that is going to be on the left side of the console from the main cluster of instruments to indicate, I guess, what is that going to be, Tim? Like a representation of the ship and its bearing?
It's kind of be like a status indicator of what's going on in the ship, and so the Zenithoids will be able to, like, you know, take it and like spin it around, see what's going on with the
and
ship.
see different activity of different systems and stuff. That's pretty neat, man.
And it'll also like check like these side wings. It'll let them know whether they're deployed or not, whether the landing gear is fully down.
Pretty
whether
cool,
the ramp
man.
is down, stuff like.
Yeah, I can just educate myself and just draft some robots up, but no, that wasn't going to work. I realized that the first day I got that program.
That.
Ah, not bad. So basically wire.
Yeah, it's a
wire render.
Yeah.
There's a cool shader that's learned how to do using blend colors that you get that like sci-fi greeny glowy type effect. It's really cool.
Kind of defines the edge of the ship and what's going on with it.
Wow. Pretty impressive, man. It really is.
If you see, you can actually also see like the wireframe of the ship itself in there.
That's making a really good video here, man. That is so cool. Take a look and see how Zach's doing over here.
I'm trying to show Tim something cool here.
And this is the computer that I was working on. Just got a picture up there right now. This here is just a rough draft of the animatic trailer. to see how the sequences flow so we can build onto it and enhance it quite a bit with what these guys are doing right now.
You know what I realized? What I found out today, Zach? My computer only has 300 megabytes left free on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm kind of thinking that sometime this weekend I maybe end up going to Best Buy and just buying like a terabyte or something like that.
That's hilarious. I've never gotten that low. The lowest I ever got was like 5 gigs.
Like FYI. I know now it says I've got 1.2 gigs. I don't know. It goes back. It goes up and down.
It goes back and forth.
These are the buildings in the cityscape that we will be using, that Zach is working on, to be used in place of the generic buildings you just saw previously on the rough draft of the animatic trailer. As you can see, it is really coming along.
Hey Paul, look what I had open on my web browser.
Oh my God! What is this?
Oh God, it's the devil. Oh no, why is Satan on my computer?
Otherwise, I would.
This here is the predecessor with his original attachment for mining operations with the jackhammer. That will later be modified with a laser weapon in place of.
Matt Sherry's overview.
Okay, well that's fine. If
This here is the weapon system that will be replacing the jackhammer on the robot you just
We'll have to
saw.
find the time. Like maybe I can get.
That's the front of the weapon right there, and this is the rear of the weapon right here.
You come up here for another 8 hours, those 3 days or whatever.
You know what? If you just finish modeling the buildings, I'll take care of the wreckage.
Okay.
Don't sweat it. I'll take care of the wreckage. There's no big deal. I know kind of like the
Yeah.
what I want because like I want it to like include certain portions.
Ooh, that's a lot of buttons.
There's a lot of buttons.
Here's a Zenithoid spacecraft, the flagship, with the commander at the console.
I demand more buttons. I think once you get all the main pieces on there, and then just go back and like just fill like as many buttons as humanly possible. Are these? Is there any actual animation of the Zenithoids in that ship, or is it the camera just gonna fly back?
We may have some slight animation on it.
Maybe a head turning and maybe some arms moving the pushing button. I don't think it should be dipping. Maybe straight back, but it's like dipping where, because I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's like there aren't. Like,
There's only one pivot point, I know.
Yeah, so I mean, if it's going to come back at all, it has to go up.
There we go. About. It should be about 6 feet tall.
The entryway should be about 6 feet tall.
No, I mean the entryway should be about 8 to 10 feet. You know, like basically a door with an awning on it.
Okay, so yeah, that's
That's quite good.
now it's, oh Jesus.
Because as the